Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 109.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released February 26, 2014, beginning alphabetically with 100 Bullets Brother Lono number 8. The series that IGN calls brutal comic book magic wraps up with its final jaw-dropping issue. Will Lono's fate finally be decided? Whatever happens, you won't want to miss the way this unmatched team executes the mind-blowing conclusion. Next, we've got Adventures of Superman number 10. In Dear Superman, Superman's number one fan watches from afar as the last son of Krypton battles an upgraded Metallo in the streets of Metropolis. And In Care Of, illustrated by Sean Cheeks Galloway, introduces a young boy who needs Superman's help to defeat a monster. We've also got All-Star Western number 28. Old West meets modern medicine. Are Hex's scars healed? Trapped in a future he's still coming to grips with, Jonah Hex confronts his own history as he uncovers a museum dedicated to the sacred bounty hunter's days in the Old West. Next, we've got Aquaman number 28. He's saved a diver from a vicious shark attack, but he'll soon regret it. His most powerful weapon has been stolen from his care, and he's never even heard of the man who took it. But Aquaman's greatest challenge yet may be Amnesty Bay's 10-year high school reunion. We've also got Batman Superman number 8. The world's finest teams of two worlds meet at last in Chapter 1 of First Contact. With Power Girl's abilities on the fritz, see what happens when her long-lost cousin Superman approaches her, and a major threat returns in a way you won't believe. Continues in this month's World Finest number 8. Next, we've got Batman the Dark Knight number 28, part 1 of a two-part story detailing the complex history of Dr. Kirk Langstrom, aka Man-Bat. How does Man-Bat's past connect to Batman's future? We've also got Beware the Batman number 5. When a Katana copycat kills a member of the mob, the real Katana enlists Batman's help to clear her name and find out the true identity of the assassin, someone from her own past. Next, we've got Catwoman number 28. Welcome to Gothtopia, Die Happy. As Catbird carries on the fight for justice even without the help of her beloved Batman, she finds herself facing a great mystery. Who is Catwoman? We've also got DC Universe versus the Masters of the Universe number 5 of 6. With the fate of the Earth in the balance, it's the final showdown between the DC heroes and the Masters of the Universe. Plus, Tila and John Constantine travel to a dark realm to rescue Superman and find the secret of reversing the enchantment that holds Earth's champions under its spell. Next, we've got Dead Boy Detectives number 3. Dead British schoolboys Charles and Edwin finally locate their old bones, but what secrets do they hold? New Detective Crystal is the only one who can find out by way of her major tech skills, but it might involve a trip inside a computer game called Yonda, where all is not as bright and colorful as it seems. We've also got Flash number 28. The Flash and Deadman team up to stop the Miner by killing him. Next, we've got Forever Evil A.R.G.U.S number 5 of 6. A.R.G.U.S leader Colonel Steve Trevor has struck a deadly alliance with Killer Frost in order to find Wonder Woman's lost lasso. Only one problem, the lasso's in the hands of the deadly Cheetah, who doesn't mind soaking it in Trevor's blood. Next, we've got Justice League Dark number 28. Forever Evil Blight continues. What has the crime syndicate done to the world's most powerful mystics, and what is Project Thaumaton? The world continues to grow darker before the dawn, and Constantine will be forced to do the unthinkable. We've also got Larfleeze number 8. Larfleeze has more than he knows what to do with, especially cosmic entities that want to kill him, but Larfleeze will brave it all if it means getting more, and getting his butler, Stargrave, back. Next, we've got Scooby-Doo Where Are You number 42. Is the lady in pink haunting Pollard House the ghost of Sarah Pollard herself, or the kindly cookie-baking housekeeper? Mystery Inc. and the reality TV crew have competing theories, but Shaggy and Scooby are sticking around for the baked goods. We've also got Superman number 28. A mysterious and powerful figure seeks the Man of Steel to join her against a threat coming to Earth. Plus, Sam Lane ascends to power, which makes him an even more formidable opponent for Superman. We've also got Superman Lois Lane number 1 one-shot. Lois Lane is known for chasing down stories, but what happens when the story is her family? As her father gains more power in the government, Lois's sister Lucy has become involved with the deadly drug scene. Meanwhile, Lois thought she was rid of the influence of Brainiac, but now she finds that the computer tyrant of Kolu is calling out to her again. Next, we have Talon number 16. Calvin Rose must find a Lazarus pit to bring himself back from the dead, but first he must fight another undead villain with the same notions, Lord Deathman. We've also got Teen Titans number 28. Kid Flash's true history and motivation are revealed as he goes to war with his former teammates in the future he plans to rule. Next we have The Wake number 6 of 10. My name is Leeward and this is where my story begins. Our story jumps 200 years into the flooded future where nothing is the same. The second half of The Wake starts here. And we've got World's Finest number 20. Power Girl and Huntress come face to face with the Superman and Batman of the DC Universe for the first time in Chapter 2 of First Contact. Continues in next month's Batman Superman number 9. Out in trades this week, we've got DC Universe Presents Volume 3, Black Lightning and Blue Devil trade paperback. Two very different heroes must solve a mystery that could unlock a new corner of the New 52 in this tale from DCU Presents number 13 through 19. But mobster Tobias Whale makes a deal with the demon Nebrios that pits the heroes against the damned souls of Los Angeles, plus tales of Starfire and Arsenal. Next we've got Threshold Volume 1, The Hunted trade paperback. Jediah Call, a disgraced Green Lantern stripped of his power ring, is hunted for sport on a televised reality show. Forced to battle aliens from across the galaxy, Call must assemble his own group of rebels to storm the metaphorical castle of their abductors before the game ends and they lose. Collecting Threshold number 1 through 8 and Green Lantern New Guardians Annual number 1. And we've got Unknown Soldier trade paperback new edition. In this new edition of the classic spy thriller by writer Garth Ennis, Maverick CIA agent William Clyde searches for the legendary patriot known only as the Unknown Soldier. As Clyde uncovers a tangled web of decades-old conspiracies and corruption, he learns that there can be dire consequences for unyielding commitment to duty. Collects the 1997 4-issue miniseries. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.